Let it breathe, flame. I'm giving steam. Dirty Mike the Fiend, we can put you on a team. You know, true story. We on the road to glory. Rag the riches from the soccer pitches, kicking this you want it. Come on.
What's happening, my beautiful people, and welcome back to the ultimate road to glory. If you appreciate that intro, make sure to drop a thumbs up. I'm pretty excited. I picked up a new controller. Not just an ordinary controller. I went over to cheapcustomcontrollers.com. You can use Dirty to get 5% off, and I got me something that's nice and fly. If you have any questions, just ask me. It's an unbiased opinion. I just think it's an awesome controller. Got lots of different options, and if you spend a lot of time on the sticks, it's worth it. It's worth it. That's how I feel. A little bit of some customization never hurt anyone. Originally, I wanted to upload this series on Mondays and Wednesdays, and that's still my plan. I just wanted to address and be very open and transparent with you guys. I had no idea to make a Road to Glory episode that's 10 to 20 minutes long takes so much time. I underestimated the editing, putting together that many clips, and trading. Oh goodness, trading can take forever because sometimes things only sell overnight or they only sell during busy hours, and it makes it where you're just waiting, and I'm waiting. And I can't record, and then I've got 4 to 6 games that I've got to edit. I've got an intro, I've got an outro, I've got to render, I've got to upload, I've got to add music, whatever kind of good treats to put into the content and still keep that good razzle dazzle, that Dirty Mike feel to it. I just wanted to talk to you guys for a second. Wait, before we jump into the goodness, I just want to say to the gameplay crew, I'm giving you 6 games in this episode. We're talking trading and then everything else that's in between. Oh, by the way, if you need cheap coins, FIFACoinZone.com. 5% off. Get down below in the description. Use Dirty at checkout. And if you want to pick up any cheap codes or games, G2A also will make it happen. Dirty is going to get you that extra goodness. Remember, in the last episode, I used 6,000 coins to purchase bronze packs. And then I'm relisting, and I almost doubled my coins. However, it took me 7 times to relist this many bronze players to make some sales, to put this into motion. That's a lot of effort, a lot of relisting, to only make 5,000 coins. But if time is not a big deal to you, the bronze trading method does work, and I might use more of it in this series. You saw a little quick glance there. As we're knocking out some of the manager tasks, you can get a free gold pack. I decided to go with a Turkish/MLS squad builder because those were the 2 highest voted in the comments, and I'll give you guys some more goodness to vote on at the end of this video. And I used a lot of Houston Dynamo players. I don't know if they're going to make it that far in the series, but this is an opportunity while we're in, I believe, Division 8, and we're slowly progressing where I can actually include them and have some fun and use them and hopefully score some goals and make a great display. Giles Barnes, don't sleep on that card. He's going to have a badass season. Woo! It's time to turn up, my friends, as we get into match numero uno. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pretty quality-based squad in terms of the players in that starting 11 for a lower division. And wait, I've got an announcement. Yep, the second channel, I've told you guys it's back. And I uploaded a video a couple days ago. We're looking at dating and relationships and the questions you need to ask. I also got a lady friend involved in this video. And I need your support. I need your feedback. If you like vlogs, you like skits, you like something a little bit different. It's non-gaming based right now. And I think it's going to stay that way. I want to have a bit of an outlet on the second channel, but I will link this video in the comments as well as in the description, or I'll link my channel, and I would really appreciate it if you guys took the time to go through a few of those videos and let me know what you like, what you don't like. If you're brand new and you think it's a good look, please drop a subscription. It's just going to progress the brand and really motivates me to keep getting those videos out at least once a week. Got to film something for this weekend as Giles puts us up 2-0, 54th minute. We are in Division 8, and I'm trying to get more games under my belt in some of these episodes because I want to progress quickly to the point where it gets in a harder division. And I was thinking once we got to Division 5, I would start analyzing my opposition squads. So every time before we get into a match, I'll freeze frame it and talk about what I like, what I dislike. It's just no reason to do it in the lower divisions because half the time people don't know what they're doing, and I want to get those manager tasks knocked out, and that's what you see me doing right now. I'm challenging the team of the week, and I decided to go against the AI on professional. I am sure I could beat them no problem on world class or legendary. The only difference is they hold the ball better. I hate playing against the computer this year. It's just a matter of who can outpossess who, and it's a pretty boring game. But I felt like it was a good look for me to go ahead and knock out the manager task, get that free gold pack. Maybe we get lucky and we get some big name players, or I'll just take the contracts or fitness. Something will be applied, and it's not hard. It's not difficult as Giles adds a couple more goals. And I wanted to have some fitness squad loyalty, and that's what you're seeing on screen with this little mix-up, that hybrid. And now you're also seeing a new trading method. So let me talk to you about this real quick, and then I'll go back to the fitness team. So I've bought players that are highly used in big leagues that have a chemistry style. They have sniper on there, and I'm going to buy them for 800 coins, 700 coins, 900 coins, and then relist them for 200, 300, 400 coins higher and see who sells and who doesn't. They will all sell. This is a matter of how long does it take. I wanted to try out something different, and I've seen people use chemistry style trading. It's usually a little bit better earlier on in the year, but we'll see. I believe in these players being able to generate some easy profit as we drop off Welbeck. Ooh, the finesse shot on the near post. Let's go back to fitness very briefly. I love that I was able to include my Houston Dynamo, right? I got Will Bruin. I got Giles Barnes. I got Kofi Sarkodie. I think I just messed that up a little bit, actually. But I've got a lot of players that I like. Ricardo Clark. He's been around for a long time. Rico. Long time. Went with the Houston Dynamo, left, came back. And we just re-signed. Well, not just, but before the season kickstarts, we re-signed Will Bruin. We re-signed Giles Barnes as well as Derek, the goalkeeper. So we got a nice little group of our main players, the guys that are going to be the foundation for the team this year. And Owen Coyle, which is a name you guys should be familiar with. He was a manager for Bolton as well as Wigan. He is our manager, and this is his make or break season in my opinion. He had a little bit of time, and it's now expectations have to be met, basically. Dynamo are not a scrub team in the MLS whatsoever, as we kind of get unlucky there. Consolation goal. Well, it's 45th minute, a little bit of some aids. Deflects in, keeper goes down, ball keeps bouncing up. But this got to be our big year. We also got rid of Brad Davis, a player that has been, oh man, impactful would be an understatement for the value he's had for U.S. soccer, and then especially for the Houston Dynamo. He's been our assist king. He's played a lot of games. If I had to go off the top, I would say 200 plus appearances for the Houston Dynamo, if not even quite a bit more than that. But definitely a lot of value there. We brought in a new player. I believe it's the Argentinian Moidana, and he's another assist guy, just a little bit younger. So it should be interesting. Also good on set pieces. I am looking forward to it. As you see, I'm picking up a chemistry style, and I'm going to apply this to my man. I'm going to apply it to Ross Barkley. I feel like he deserves it. He's had a quality start to our FUT club, and I played a tournament match as well, just so I could knock out the last of these manager tasks. And here we have it. Well done! You've completed them all! Let's go get that one gold pack. It's awaiting for you. Is it going to live up to it? No, it's not. It's not going to be anything special. And if you do this, remember, you cannot generate coins via this pack. So I wanted the contracts. I was hoping for some fitness, maybe some healing. Maybe I get lucky and as a player I could use throughout the course of this series. In this case, no players that I really am in love with. I'm not sure how many appearances we're going to get. And I hate 5 at the back. We got a Mexican player, probably a full Mexican team. Got to be a Mexican player. Ochoa in net, 5-2-1-2. 5 at the back is so frustrating. And I'm going to tell you guys the key to beating 5 at the back right now. I have a pretty good record against it. And the first thing you need to look for, can you split the center backs with the full backs? That's where you're going to have a gap. Cutting inside and trying to find that gap is always going to be a... Woo! God dang, that was nice. Cool. Woo! What's this? Damn, Daniel! I don't think that's how that's supposed to go down, but Cuadrado puts us up, puts us ahead. But yes, splitting the center backs and the full backs, huge key to success for beating 5 at the back. Number 2 is being patient. He's going to leave a lot of space in the midfield. Whoever your opponent is, whether a low division, high division, tournament, draft, it doesn't matter. Make sure that you frustrate him a little bit. Don't just hand him over the ball. Don't get stuck in some sort of counterattack format. Ooh, we should have put that in. Come on, my man. And number 3 is you must take deep shots. If you score a couple deep shots, oh, that changes the dynamic of the match. They can't sit back and contain. No ultra defense, no park the bus, because you're able to score from distance. You're going to keep them awake, right? You guys understand. You gonna wake them up or keep them away? Yeah, you get the idea. As we get a 2-1 victory. Wasn't the prettiest of games. I wasn't clicking for the first few matches, but I started to get into a little bit of rhythm, and we're buying a couple more kit setups or jersey packages or bundles just to get some additional coins. Remember, these are free coins. Anyone can access these, and my account, I started from scratch, so it is a low-rated account. I don't have any advantages. Other than my transfer list is really big because that was a gift I received from some of the subs. Appreciate it. But that doesn't change anything other than saving me some time. I'm not going to make more coins because my transfer list is bigger. So it's not an unfair disadvantage or something like that if you're playing along with me. 0-0 at halftime. Did you see that finesse shot? What was that? And I did make a couple changes. I wasn't loving the flow here. I'm having a lot of trouble with Bruin in this squad. He's just not quick enough, kind of bulky as we go 1-0. Obafemi Martins. Nobody really knows his real, true age, and he just transferred or just was sold or signed by the Chinese league. They seem to be scooping people up, and I can't be as mad at Martins because he's a little bit older in his career. He's going to get a big paycheck. I don't think I can be mad at him. You know, I don't know how many children he has or family members he wants to take care of, but I know that he would never get anywhere near what they're offering in China and MLS right now, even though he's been great for Seattle. I was where, ooh, that was nasty. That was nasty. When you slide into the girl's DMs and she replies with, "I'm coming over," that's when you're excited. That's what that was right there. And 1 is good, but 2 could be icing on the cake. And it's not even your birthday. Oh, God! Oh, that made me have to stand up in my seat a little bit. Shaking, baking, and making it happen as we are up 3-0. Couple deep shots, and that's what I was saying with beating 5 at the back. I know my opponent's not in this game, but remember, this was 0-0 at halftime. We just having a burst. And that's how FIFA works. When you start hitting that momentum, that counterattack, oh, goodness. Only good things can happen. And I think in the beginning stages of this episode especially, I was struggling because I had too much time on the ball. If you guys have played basketball and you're wide open at a 3-point line, if nobody's running at you, sometimes you start overthinking what you want to do, your decisions, your form. That might not be the greatest reference point considering I'm not sure how many of you guys play basketball, but if you do, you understand. And I found that was a problem for me in FIFA. Ooh, we hit the crossbar. In a few of the early matches, I just didn't know what to do because I had so much time to play around, or to throw in some extra skills, or to look for a deep shot, or to make a little 1-2 pass. And I'm used to acting a little more instinctively and then reacting to what my opponent's giving me or taking away. As we're on the sideline. Barnes, what you got for me? Uh-oh. Oh. And we're up early. That's what I'm talking about. Up early. And we should have had a second. Look at that save. And the athleticism with Barnes to karate kick that deal. Wow. From outside the box. How sweet is that? Right? Would you rather have some gelato? No. You don't want that. You want Barnes with the karate kick. No doubt about it. And I also would love for you guys, as you saw a couple deep shots, in the comments, can you let me know who are your favorite long shot takers this year? Still love Hernandez, by the way. I know he scored a couple in this video, which kind of shows a bias, but I find Ibra to be another player that just kills it from distance at the highest level of consistency. Look at that. Stop and pop. I love that skill, and I just made a tutorial. I think my last video on YouTube is a tutorial covering that skill. Some of you guys said it was called a heel-to-heel. It's unlisted. It's hidden. It's not something that nobody's ever seen before, but it's just not in the manual, right? Oh, don't do them like that, Quadrado. Wait for it. Hey, don't slide. Don't slide. And we get another one of those karate kicks. These guys must be stretching out together. I can't do that. My leg's not going that high. I'm telling you that right now. No chance. But back to the other skill, the heel-to-heel. It's a wake-up skill. It's a respawn skill. If you're not moving quick, it can give you a little bit of a speed burst. Another skill that is very valuable if you have a player that's not necessarily that quick. And literally anyone can do it as we're ball rolling to heaven. 5-0. Giles pointing to the wrong leg. It's all good. His haircut, beard edged up. The Jamaican 9.7 overall. And now we're back to listing up players. And this is where I need your help, right? I need all you guys to get involved in the comments. Normally, I give you players to vote on. However, I didn't love my fitness team. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't love the team. So you've got 20,000 coins. After I sell everything, I'm sure I'll have around 20K. I need a Turkish and an MLS hybrid. And whoever gets the most upvotes in the comments down below, guess what? That squad's going into the next video, and we're going to try it out. And I really want to hold on to Giles. I might not sell him, but Bruin, Clark, Sarkodie wasn't impressive. And I can kind of switch the team around quite a bit. But if you guys did enjoy all this good content, well, I hope it's good content. I do appreciate them likes and getting in them comments and making everything pop. And remember, I do have the second channel in the description and everything, but I have a lot more coming your way ASAP.